Hey there, this is Rick. I hope everyone's having a great day. Yes, I managed to get out of the house and go for a little walk. I'm in the ancient forest, just enjoying this somewhat damp day, but very, very peaceful, apart from the car going by there. Right, this is a little bit of an addendum. Addendum, is that the right word? I'm sure it is. To the video that I put up yesterday regarding the moving house and kind of feeling a little bit lethargic. I want to say a massive heartfelt thank you for all of your comments and your feedback. I had some absolutely brilliant messages and like I say, feedback from people who really went out of their way to write big long messages, and I thought I'd make a video to say thank you rather than respond to each one of them, because it was going to take me forever because I had loads and loads. But I cannot stress enough how useful reading through those comments was, and they really helped me to put some things into perspective. Now, yesterday I was saying that for the last few months my heart had been saying move, my head had been saying stay put, you've got everything you need here. And by the time I went to bed last night, which was a reasonable 1 o'clock as opposed to the 5 o'clock the night before, basically my head was still saying, you've got to stay put, don't move. And my heart was saying, actually, you might want to listen to your head. What's also very interesting is once I had made the decision, finally decided that I'm going to stay put rather than kind of doing this whole moving thing, what I noticed was the fog that I've kind of been in for the last sort of several months, basically ever since I went on holiday to Wales and kind of fell in love with the place and fell in love with the idea of moving there. But yeah, as soon as I decided, no, I'm not going to move, I'm going to stay put at least for the next few years, and I'm going to do my kitchen and do the house up and just kind of keep my roots here. As soon as I decided that, and it was like a very definite decision, I felt the fog lift. I felt the lethargy, the lack of inspiration, the lack of direction. I felt that everything just kind of lifted. And last night I had this kind of, I'm not going to go as far as call it an epiphany, but by finally coming to a decision, putting this choice to rest, I've suddenly felt a little bit more like myself again. So obviously that question, the thought in the back of my head about moving had basically put my life on hold, because I was going through life thinking, well, if I'm going to move, then I'm not, there's no point in me doing this, there's no point in me doing that. And so anyway, finally, I've kind of come to a conclusion, and it was all thanks to everybody's amazing comments from yesterday, because you guys really helped me to put things in perspective. Because what was happening is, well, when you live alone and you haven't got many people around you, if you get an idea, or if you got thoughts, it's great to be able to bounce these thoughts around, and that's how thoughts and ideas develop. You bounce them off people, they come back at you with a slightly different perspective, and you can kind of relook at these thoughts and reevaluate them and stuff. And I didn't have that, so my thoughts had kind of started going round in this almost like a feedback loop, and I was having the same thoughts again and again. So I wasn't really getting anywhere. But by you guys giving me these fresh perspectives and these new ideas, I was going through, I've read every single comment, I was going through these comments thinking, yep, I hadn't thought of that either, and yeah, this makes sense, I wouldn't have thought of that. And I threw those into the mix, and very, very quickly the answer came to me. And I just am not ready to move, I'm not ready to make that decision. And quite often we go through life and we don't really realise the good things that we have until we miss them. And I realised that the move, although it would give me a place to live that would be, slightly, I'm not sure if the right word is this kind of utopian place to live, but I would get the nice place to live, but I would also be giving up so much that I have come to rely on. And when I weighed everything up, I thought, no, it's not the right time to move. And so, hence, I will be staying, and I will be carrying on doing the things that I do from my home base. And if ever I do feel that need come along to sort of clear off out and go out to the wilderness and live in the middle of nowhere, then I shall just get myself a holiday home for a week, 2 weeks, whatever it's going to take, and that's how I'm going to play it. If in a few years' time I decide that this urge to move is still with me, then I'll readdress it then. But right now I'm just not ready to make that move and that decision. So there we go. And as you can see, look, already I've made that decision straight away. 2 videos in 2 days after not making one for almost a month. That's got to be a good sign in my book. Anyway, that's it. Like I say, I just wanted to say a big thanks, guys. Thanks so much. Really, really did appreciate it. I was quite blown away, really, by all of the replies, especially on Messenger, on Facebook Messenger. I got so many really long, heartfelt replies from people, and sort of, imparting the benefit of their life experience that involves exactly this situation. It was just so useful. And like I say, thank you so much, guys. Anyway, that's it from me. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you hopefully very soon in another slightly more interesting video. But in the meanwhile, have a great week, and I will see you very, very soon. Thanks for watching, and take care.